And we're back to Girl Talk. And Girl Talk today isn't about a very important topic, one for me at least, and one for girls in general. Personal one, body image. Yeah, guys? I personally have had issues with body image my entire life, probably because I'm 5'2.5", and I used to weigh 178 pounds, and now I weigh about 118, 120, and it took me a really long time to love myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What I thought I looked like even when I was bigger wasn't necessarily what I looked like. And now that I'm thin, I still see the girl that I used to see in the mirror all the time. So I think it's really important that as women, we discuss this, we are comfortable with ourselves.
What did you want to look like?
I wanted to look like what everyone else wants to look like.
Which is what?
Rock solid.
Rock
You know
solid.
what I mean? I don't want to be, I never wanted these.
Everybody,
Hey, guys,
Everybody
these.
has those.
This is gravity.
Right? But
look
like-
at mine. Mine look like wings.
Right? We're all gonna fly away.
I think we can fly.
But I envisioned myself as some, especially being an actor and being a face model, my body just never lined up. And I wanted to feel comfortable with a tank top. I mean, when Vivi first met me, I never wore tank tops. I never showed my arms, and it was only like maybe a few months ago that I showed my arms for the
And I was
first
like,
time.
well, on this girl show, you're gonna have to show arms.
Yeah, I mean, she did. She said, why don't you want to love every single part of yourself? And that's kind of what happened to me.
You're always going to be the authentic you. You got to be authentic.
Exactly. So I started to love my body image when I was fat, and loving my fat, and saying, yeah, this is called fat. It's what it is. And if I don't want that and I want something else, then I'll turn it into something else. And like she said, I'll earn it. But at the same time, I had to love my big self.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't love it then,
It's not loving yourself.
Yeah.
exactly. So now that I'm thinner, I am so proud of myself for loving my not thin self, because when I do get on my period or I gain weight or you know what I mean, or I get pimply or anything happens, because we're female and we have hormones, my body changes, I change too, and it's okay.
Yeah.
You?
No, I been skinny my whole life, extremely skinny, and I hated it because everybody was like, oh, what's wrong with you? Why are you so skinny? Everybody would always think that, I had a problem or
Didn't
something.
your mom
and
send you to a psychiatrist?
Yeah, and then I remember I used to there was one phase in my life, I was like 16 or 17, that I would pay attention to calories or only eat wheat bread, not white bread, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's it, really. And then my mom was like, oh my God, you have to see a psychologist. Maybe you're anorexic. And I'm like, I'm not anorexic. So I go to the psychologist, and she's like, listen, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come to your dad, and you're gonna tell him that you're gonna sit on his lap, and he's gonna feed you
Like a baby?
like a baby. And then you're never gonna count calories anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. So I go to my dad, and I'm like, hey, this is what my psychologist told me. My dad's like, what the hell? You're never going to that again.
I'm not feeding you.
I'm not feeding you again.
From body issues to daddy issues.
But yeah, I guess just being skinny in general, I didn't like it, but it's who I am, and I can't gain weight, and that's it.
Yeah, I think
know?
image-wise, we always want what we
Yeah. For me, it was I was always a boy my whole life, like a tomboy, so I never showed my body, and I have scars on my knees from playing sports, and up until throughout middle school, I would never wear shorts. The first time I wore shorts was in high school, you know what I mean, because I got over it. Now, as I'm a little older, one, I love myself entirely, and I accept my flaws and all. I have a bunch of cellulite, and I'm proud.
Stretch marks.
And stretch marks.
Yeah.
I know.